Hi, this is Mati Fuller with a weekly reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's start with Aries first. What's going on in Aries relationship for October 28, 2019? Aries relationships, October 28, 2019. What is happening? Soulmate and twin flame connection, relationship connection for Aries, October 28. Energy between you and another person. You got the Ace of Swords, a new beginning of some kind. Okay, so your partner has the Lover's card. They still want to be with you. They still love you. They still want a new beginning with you. They have the Page of Swords. They want to talk to you about it. And you have the Six of Cups. You're thinking about how nice it was in the past. And you're actually thinking about having a new beginning with your partner. So that's kind of good news, I think. Let's see, where is this relationship going? Your partner has the Six of Wands. They want your recognition. They want you to realize that they still exist. And you have the Moon card. You have no idea where you're going with this. You have no idea where you're going with this. The card between you is the Magician. So you're both in manifesting mode. You're manifesting all kinds of new beginnings. But you actually both want a new beginning with each other, which is kind of nice. Something could happen there. Let's see what kind of advice we have for Aries. Maybe you've been separated and realized that you actually do love each other after all. Let's find out. What kind of advice can we give to Aries? October 28, 2019. Advice for Aries. Okay, Aries, you're still going through a lot of mental and emotional stuff. This is why you don't really know where you're going and what you're doing. You feel exhausted from too much of a battle, and it could be a battle with your partner or a battle at work, but either way you've been just struggling too much lately and you feel drained, so you don't really have the extra energy that it takes to focus on the relationship. You want to move forward to a better place because something in your situation right now is draining your energy and it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to do with the relationship to your partner. It could be something else. Because you have also withdrawn from the world, you're creating separation between yourself and others, because you just need to evaluate your situation and figure out if you're in or out. And I have a strange feeling about this reading that this advice piece doesn't necessarily have to do with the relationship. It has more to do with the situation, your life situation perhaps, your work situation. I just don't feel that it has anything to do with the relationship, because you both seem to want to meet and get back together again. And then you have this advice about being drained and moving to a better place and so on. So I have a feeling that something's going on in your life that you don't like, and you're starting to miss the relationship that you had. So there's every chance that once you figure that out, you might get back together with the person that you split up with recently. So that could be good news. You never know. You never know if anything is a blessing or a curse. But at least there's a possibility, there's an opening there for both of you to get what you want. So let's find out what is going on with Leo. Leo relationships, October 28, 2019. Leo relationships. Soulmate and twin flame connection, relationship connection. What's going on with Leo? Okay, Leo. Energy between you and another person. You got the Six of Swords. You're moving on. You're both moving on. Interesting energies. You've got the Nine of Wands for your partner. They are being drained by a situation that they're in, and you also have the Nine of Swords, which means 2 9 cards. It's the end of a cycle. Something is coming to a head. Something is bugging them and giving them so much anguish that they can't even sleep at night, and it just simply can't go on like this. So something's coming to an end in your partner's life. For you, Leo, I see 7 of Pentacles, which means that you're still hopeful about this relationship. You're still kind of attached and hanging on and hoping that something's going to work out for the two of you, at least sometime in the future. In the meantime, you are walking around like the hermit. So it's not happening right now, for sure. And again, I have this feeling with this relationship too, that whatever your partner is going on doesn't necessarily have to do with his relationship or their relationship to you. It has to do with their relationship to a situation that they're experiencing right now. And they have where's this relationship going? They have the King of Swords, which means that they have basically pinched themselves off from any kind of emotional attachments. So they're trying to look at everything from a head space, from a mental space. And you really want a second chance with this person. And in between you have the Devil card. So you're both obsessing about the relationship in one way or another. But let's see what kind of advice we can come up with for Leo. I just have a strange feeling that your partner is going through something that doesn't really have anything to do with the relationship, because it doesn't look like you have much of a relationship right now. So they must be going on through something on the side that is draining their energy and creating anguish and coming to an end. All right, so advice for Leo. What's going on? What is going on for Leo? And what can they do about it? The Surrender card just turned over. Advice for Leo. Okay, so Leo, right now you can't please your partner, even if you try really, really hard. They simply cannot be pleased because something is shifting in their life. It's the end of a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is also a 10, which is another symbol for the end of a cycle and a new beginning. And even though you want to talk to them, it's not the right time to do so. Just focus on your own goals and move forward with what it is that you want to do for now. And don't focus too much on the relationship. They are actually having something going on the side of, it's not necessarily between the two of you, but there's something in their lives that they have to deal with before they are open to hearing you. So be sensitive to that kind of timing, because if you start talking to them before it's time, you're just going to get your head handed to you. So be a little bit patient and just know that you can't please them right now and that it's okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. October 28, 2019, relationship reading for Sagittarius. Twin flame and soulmate connection for Sagittarius. They're jumping, they're turning upside down and backwards. Okay, Sagittarius, what is going on? Just get this feeling of impatience as I'm shuffling for Sagittarius. Energy between you and another person. You got the Tower. Things are falling apart. That's never fun when that happens. Okay, so your partner has the Devil card. They're definitely obsessing about this relationship and getting really worried about where it's going. And they also feel like this is where it's going. 5 of Cups. They're going to end up alone. And you are just putting a lot of energy into your work. You are not feeding that problem any juice right now. And you're not totally honest about how you feel either. You're kind of holding things to yourself right now, because it just doesn't feel good to share with your partner at this moment. You just want to see where things are going first. Your partner really wants to offer you some love, but you are kind of in your head right now with sharp words, and you want the truth to come out. And the energy between you is the 7 of Cups, which is never a really good one for relationships. It's always about looking for other options, looking for other opportunities. So I get a feeling that there is no nice energy going on between you right now. Let's see what kind of advice we can give to Sagittarius. You guys are going through a rough spot, and your partner is really worried about where that is going, and you're not so worried about it. You're more just distracting yourself and putting energy into something else. Okay, so let's find some advice for Sagittarius for October 28th. Advice for Sagittarius. Let's find out. Okay. You're just doing what you need to do to make yourself feel safe right now. You got the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles like to feel safe by creating lots of money and wealth and abundance in their lives. So that's kind of where your focus is at right now. You're very ambitious. You have the Chariot, which means that you have goals and you're moving forward and you're focusing on those goals. You still love your partner. You have the Queen of Cups here, but you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is that you're going through right now will likely pass soon, because when the Wheel of Fortune turns, it usually turns for the better. So just be a little bit patient with whatever it is that you're going through right now. You don't have to analyze it. You don't have to confront each other. Just let it blow over. Chances are that it will. So that was the reading for the fire signs. If you like the reading, please put your thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for listening. Bye.